So y'all remember how I did end up saying a while back when I did finally get the Series X, I had to log back onto the old Forza Horizon games, even though I did end up playing through them and experience them on the original Xbox. I had to go back in, dude, and play them on the Series X. And you know what's kind of funny is I didn't even really realize that Forza Horizon 3 on the Series X. Now, I do understand it was Xbox One X enhanced. If anybody is wondering, I was playing on an original base Xbox One, so I did mention this in the other video with Forza Horizon 4. If you are pretty much wondering what I mean, well, picture that Xbox One being the same level as a base PS4, okay? It's pretty much the same thing. And I did understand that this game probably would end up running better on a Series X or, an upgraded Xbox One X. And I also kind of figured the same thing with Forza Horizon 4, which blew my mind when I booted that game up, the upgraded version on the Series X. I'll leave a tag on the screen if you guys want to check that out. But one thing that really shocked me with Forza Horizon 3, dude, is I was kind of just driving around the city, which you will see me doing that currently in the lovely Rolls Royce. Can we please get these cars back in racing games, bro, somewhere? I don't know if it's possible, but please. But one thing I was noticing, though, is right off the bat just how crystal clear Forza Horizon 3 looks, dude. It runs so dang crisp. It looks upgraded. You can clearly see that the game is running a lot cleaner than it did on the original Xbox, which we all probably do know is understandable. Now, one of the other things I was kind of aiming at with Forza Horizon 3 is I kind of wanted to do some different races in the game that would capture some of the different moments that I really did cherish even on the original Xbox. And one of which, guys, was the atmosphere in this game with the sunlight, the overall like Surfer's Paradise City and all that good stuff, dude. I'm probably not the only one, but I really did love the way this map felt. And also, I could jump on it right now and play it for hours on end. It is kind of insane because you look at this game and go, oh, yeah, well, it's old. But the insane part is, though, on a newer Xbox or if, you're on an original one, you'll notice that the game is enhanced a bit. And my goodness, could this game easily compete with modern racing games, dude. It's just wild to me. Like, playing this game on an upgraded, console like the Series X here, it shows you how optimized and how great these games run, dude. It blows my mind because you would probably be like, oh, this game is what, 9 years old, bro? Actually, it's like 10 now, isn't it? I think it's literally around 10 years old almost now, and I literally can't even count, bro. And look how good the game is running. Like, even being in cockpit view and looking at the clouds coming over the city in the background, driving the Ferrari right now, dude. I just kind of got sucked into it just driving around and going. If you were playing on like an original console, and the thing is, I feel like this could go for people if you were maybe playing on a PS4 or something like that and playing some of the old games, then you upgrade to a PS5 and go, wow, look at the difference on this. It's probably a similar aspect to that, and seeing how games kind of evolve, or also seeing how old games can still look amazing. And this is something I really realized, guys. One race that really caught my attention so much, I could not believe the coloring in this. Check out the event in the background with the Ferrari. Love the F12, by the way. But look at the sunlight in the background with the clouds and all that, and the rain is just coming down on you. Did I just say the Wayne? Did I just say the Wayne? But either way, though, I can't even talk now because I'm losing it. But you'll probably notice how the rain's coming down, the water coming off the car, the detail, the crispiness, bro. I can't really get over that stuff. It's something I really keep thinking about. The way the sky looks and it's orange. It's just so dang beautiful. Cockpit view, bro, is something I was finding myself doing a lot more when I was playing this on the Series X than when I was on the original Xbox, because I don't know, it just looks really crispy. I love the way that it looks. I like how the lights in the car actually work too, which is kind of like a little hit toward other racing games that don't even have the working lights in the interior, bro. Are we serious right now? But it kind of blows my mind that if you were to look at some of the older games, guys, and jump on newer games, you could probably notice that a lot of the older games, you could see the rough edges. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll notice things about those older games and go, yeah, this doesn't look all that great. Or, the newer games can look better here and here. People might be like, oh, the 30 frames a second kind of wrecks my eyes. But you know what I gotta admit, though? I'll talk about this a little bit on Forza Horizon 2 when I played a little bit, guys, as well. Because I will also be doing a video on that game on Series X, which I do think looks a little better. Or, just overall probably just running a bit more clean. That game's still at 30 frames a second, and the one thing I did notice is people are like, oh, dude, the game's at 30 frames, and my modern eyes or something can't handle that, which, you know what, dude? I understand that, because the new games really do have people spoiled with how great they look, which is understandable. We on brand new hardware, super expensive consoles and all that now, built PCs, games will look more fantastic than ever. But I also do believe, though, playing old games like Forza Horizon 3 here and seeing how the game is still enhanced and it's literally 10 years old, if you gave this game to somebody and had them play it, they knew nothing about it, I guarantee you right now, bro, there is no way they would tell you this game came out 10 years ago. Like, that is something I kept telling myself when I was playing this. Looking at the open fields and the Land Rover here, looking at the background, dude, I'm like, there is no way somebody will tell you this game came out 10 years ago if they just started playing it, bro. And it just blows my mind how that's even the case here, dude. But it also shows you how great these games run. It makes me super excited to see how Forza Horizon 6 is going to run on the Series X. Super excited for that. Will the game look better on a really high-end PC? Of course. But I'm also kind of into console, man. I've always been into console. I do, I have a PC and stuff. Obviously, it's a laptop, but I still prefer to play on the console. Just my preference, you know what I'm saying? Nothing against PC, but the fact that these games can run and look this good, and I also understand that in some aspects a PC would probably run a game a little bit better. I understand that stuff, but at the same time, people could easily enjoy a lot of these games on consoles, if you know what I'm saying, because again, the whole frames per second, the entire thing of the game running worse. It's kind of crazy though, but playing these old games again on the PS3, the 2, and kind of going back in and really playing a lot of old racing games and just a lot of games in general, guys, you know what's kind of insane is maybe a lot of players might be a tad too focused on graphics nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, as we all do know a lot of games nowadays really focus on graphics, making the game look absolutely beautiful, which, don't get me wrong, is not a bad thing. Playing Forza Horizon 3 and realizing, again, this game came out back then, I do know they enhanced it, but it still looks so dang amazing, dude. And playing this, I'm like, you know what? Good looking graphics are really important, but also a good game and overall fun gameplay, I feel like, is something a lot of the games should focus on nowadays. We all do know good graphics do play a role. Like, you don't want the game looking terrible or running really bad with optimization like Test Drive, but also the game looking good and, playing decently, I feel like, is a big role there. And going back in and playing old games like Forza, some games on PS3 like Blur and all those, I'm like, you know what, dude? Maybe people might really be focusing on the wrong thing sometimes with some of these games, man. Because even with all that being said, you could still have a great time on a lot of these games. I mean, heck, bro, I've been playing so much old Forza games the past, like, 3 months. It's kind of all I've been doing, if I'm being real with y'all. I've been going back, played 4, 3, 2. Now I'm playing Forza Horizon 1, which content will be coming on this game as well. Do stay tuned for that. But I've been so sucked into it. I've been so sucked into Forza Horizon 2 and 3. I've been playing the games for hours. And in my opinion, they still look fantastic, even though they're 10, 12 years old at that time. And people might look at them and go, man, they're so dated. But the insane part is, though, I feel like if you boot one of the games up, you would feel right at home, though, overall with the graphics, the gameplay. Sure, the game might not be as smooth as something like Forza Horizon 5, right? Obviously, it's a brand new game, full performance mode and all that stuff. But you know what, dude? It still looks really good. And I really do think a lot of these old games could easily compete with new ones if they were to bring back a lot of the old games and put like the 4K texture thing over them, as I mentioned in that one video. I guarantee y'all, people would definitely buy the old games, bro. I 100% believe in it because the full fun factor of gameplay is there. That was something that really brings me into Forza Horizon 2 and 2 and 3. As I said before, I can't talk, bro. But either way, though, when I was playing these games, I get that full-on just fun factor gameplay. I don't know if it's just it might sound kind of dumb, but it's something I really noticed. And jumping on Forza Horizon 3, bro, with the enhanced version of the Xbox One X thing, but being on the Series X and playing this, I legit feel like I was playing a different game, dude. It was just so amazing to me. I honestly can't believe it. But y'all know what's funny, though? I could easily keep yapping about graphics, gameplay, all that stuff for hours on end and give you guys even more thoughts about it, which I could do in a separate video. But I gotta admit, though, jumping on Forza Horizon 3, man, here in 2026, I have talked about that in other videos, but jumping on it on the Series X or the enhanced version of it, dude, I'm honestly mind-blown, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. The game not only looks so dang amazing, it easily stands with new games nowadays without a doubt in my mind with how it looks. Not only that, though, it runs super smooth. It looks so dang crisp in every aspect. It can easily suck you in for hours, which the funny part is I feel like a lot of older games would do that to a lot of new players if they were to come out again. Do let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know your thoughts on these games being enhanced. And also, let me know what some of your favorite things about Forza Horizon in general are, dude. Like, what were some of your favorite things about playing this series? And I gotta admit, though, probably one of the wildest things to me, though, is I have genuinely enjoyed every single Forza Horizon game so far, even 5, despite the issues that game faced. It is kind of crazy, guys, going back in, playing every game, and really seeing where this series started.